So this video, I really wanted to record as a reflection and really an honest conversation I wish I had when I was at the work-life crossroads and really wanted to start my business in my 30s, but sort of didn't know where to start, didn't know what to do, and so I just got into it. And within this video, I will share with you the key learning or the key mistake that I wish I could avoid when I started the business, so that you could save yourself a lot of time, but most importantly, a lot of pain and frustration that comes with, starting a business, building a business, and really getting into the level of profitability that you'd like. So now, in this video, I want to share with you one quote that I reread the other day, and it really landed for me this time now. Having been in business for more than 5 years, you read some books and they make a totally different impact on you. So with that in mind, the book that I was rereading was The High Performance Habits by Brashad, and one of the quotes there was, "Unhappiness is not knowing what you want and killing yourself getting there." And I mean, on reflection, that is exactly what happened to me. I always knew I wanted my own business. So throughout my career, I was open for new projects, new ideas that I was doing while working full time. And then when I transitioned into business, I found myself shifting from one business idea to another. Some things were working, some things were not. But what I found myself doing is that whenever something worked, I caught myself thinking that I'm not sure I want to sustain that kind of business. I'm not sure I want to sustain this kind of activity that I'm doing right now. So as much as I was investing all my time, everything into making the business work, that is learning, doing, and just pushing it forward and forward, I did find myself feeling unfulfilled, unhappy, and frustrated because I didn't know how to get where I wanted to get. And then when I really hit the wall, the wall of frustration that was taking over my everyday, my mood, my life, and I didn't know what else I could do differently, I actually realized that I started a business because I wanted to be happy. I wanted to be fulfilled, and I wanted to create the life that I ultimately wanted. Instead, I was doing what I should do. I was taking all of the external advice without realizing that I'm actually not intentionally creating my intentional or my life by design. So if I were to start a business today or transition from my corporate career into business ownership, the first thing I would do is to ask better questions, as opposed to saying what kind of business I want, what kind of product I want to sell, service, what kind of audience I want to serve. I would really ask myself, what kind of life do I want to create? What kind of life is meaningful to me, right? So what kind of lifestyle do I want to have? How many hours do I want to work? How much money do I want to make? And so on, so that I could start from picking the experiences, picking the experiences that would lead me towards something that I really value internally, as opposed to taking all external advice and trying to fit it on me. The other thing that I would really do, and I would really highly recommend for you to do, is to look at your life as ultimately your most important project in your life that you need to fulfill. And that project has vision, values, purpose, goals as well, right? So when you start treating your life as a project, everything else aligns, and you no longer fill your life with random experiences, but you start choosing your experiences, whether that's the jobs, whether that's skills, more intentionally, so they help you get towards the life you really want in the process. And so if you are sort of at the start of your journey and you are transitioning from your corporate career into business, I would really suggest you create your life collage, right? So, and that would be more like a guiding principle, more like a map that you can use towards picking your experiences, towards picking different routes, trying different routes on the way towards what you really want. I mean, you probably wouldn't know exactly what you want right now, but you already have an inclination on what is important to you, what sort of life you would like to create in the process. And that's what's important in the creation of your life collage. It becomes your guiding star, guiding principle, which allows you to pick the right routes and events and the skills on the way. And if you already know that starting and building meaningful, purpose-driven business is a priority for your life project, and you would like to do it easier, faster, and with an experienced tour guide that will help you explore and find your easier path without having to compromise your family, your current work, or your values, then I would invite you to book a free strategy call with me by clicking on the link in the description below. On the call, we will discuss how you can start and build a profitable business in mere 90 days from now, working 60 minutes a day without having to create new product, new service, or without having to make a massive investment. I will be looking forward to seeing you on the call or seeing you in the next video.